Michael Lawrence will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now the first pitch. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. EK, as we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last night. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And you know, he might wind up being just a little disappointed there with the bases loaded and nobody out. But the sacrifice fly does get at least 1 run home, as that run will score from third base.
Hector Gomez will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
Down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, any thought he might have had about getting a double play went out the window when he kicks this thing. But at least credit him for being able to compose himself in time to get the out at first.
Michael Lawrence is ready to go here as we begin the third.
First baseman, Michael Lawrence.
Come on now, here we go, guys. Get ahead, stay ahead. No out.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
Hey, see it driving, see it driving.
Here's the first offering.
Hey, see,
Right back at him. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out.
And I think anytime you hit a ball that softly on a fastball, you can pretty much bet you were either jammed on it or got caught reaching. And here you can see as this pitch ties him up inside, he's not able to get the sweet spot on the baseball.
Wilson Thurston will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And he's set down, 1 away.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Michael Lawrence will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Michael Lawrence.
First pitch coming. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Hey, come on now, cue ball right here.
He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second here with nobody out. He's ready now, the pitch. Fouled back. Here's the 1-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
And you know, he's got a great arm out there, and I think he had a really good chance of getting it out. But once he bobbles this thing, it doesn't really matter how good your arm is, because you're not going to get anybody at that point, and that run comes in to score.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Damon Brunson is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Rodney Ledford will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Hey, you hang till you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dodgers lead this one 6-0. Jeremy Jeffress will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Michael Lawrence will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next pitch. 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Michael Lawrence will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here, and he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. Men on third with 2 down. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here comes a 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on no base hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Oklahoma's out in front here, 8-0. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Chris LaRue will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Rodney Ledford will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Swing, hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there are 2 down. Wilson Thurston will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he drops it. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tags. He'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
2-1. That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase. Not going to get there. It falls in. Kendrick on his way to third. Cespedes bobbles it. DeSarcina waving Kendrick home. Here's the throw to the plate, and Howie is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes. And again the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they've done it. The Tigers have done it.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Round Rock Express and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Michael Lawrence will get his first shot here, and you can see that average pushing 400 to this point in the season. Now the first pitch. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Rua is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. William Gonzalez digs in at the plate. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Michael Lawrence will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And that'll play the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. Andres Gonzalez will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here comes a 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Lawrence is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Michael Lawrence will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Michael Lawrence.
First offering on the way. And this is lined right back up the middle. A reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Matthew Riggs is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Michael Lawrence will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Pause, now the pitch. Hard hit towards center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Around third and being waved on home. Now the relay home. And they'll add one more as the run scores from second, and they get 8-5 now.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, bottom line, you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Michael Lawrence will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as they push this lead up to 9 now.
And you know, even though this is just AAA, you can already tell. I mean, this guy is cut from a different cloth. Just the way he carries himself, the way he approaches each at-bat. He's got a bright future, I can guarantee that.
So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons,
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second. Adams swings and hits a drive. Deep right field. Back to the wall. And it's a gunner! A gunner! A 3-run homer for Matt Adams. 3-2 Cardinals in a magical 7th inning.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett for the 21st time in Dodger history. A no-hitter.
And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA PCL action. But before we get to the ballgame, let's have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Michael Lawrence is in that spotlight as he enters this one, having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that was one of those games you won't forget for some time to come. He was at the plate in some really important situations, and man, did he pull.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. And let's also get a brief look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Michael Lawrence will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night. First offering on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case in these last few games.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second to tie the ball game at 1-1.
It doesn't look like there's going to be much of a letdown in yesterday's ball game. They knocked the ball all over the yard in that one, and they're off and running again with an early RBI single.
Haywyre digs in at the plate. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages. Taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Darren Irizarry is ready to go here as we begin the third. Here comes a 2-2. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play, and they're going to take care of him at first.
Michael Lawrence will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Here's the first offering. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in the...
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Andres Gonzalez will stand in, called out on strikes his last time. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. And Round Rock is out in front, 4-2. Michael Lawrence will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBI. You've got a shot to push that lead out even further if you can come through here.
And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
At the plate, the worst-case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Bruised the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that ball is out of here. It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 11 for him on the season. And it's now 7-4.
Oh, nowhere to put him. You can't walk him. You can't pitch around him. So he has to come in with something right here. And boy, this guy was just lying in the weeds waiting for this pitch. And this is the big salami right here.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Chris Jimenez will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time.
Yeah, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Here's the 1-2.
Place it first. Place it first.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. What a stop from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Henry Velez will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
First pitch coming. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. He's set, now the pitch. And that's lined into center field, and look out now, back-to-back singles open up the inning. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
William Gonzalez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Dodgers lead this one, 11-6. Michael Lawrence will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here now the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Jimenez, and it's a double play. Individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah. Salvador Perez, the 2-2.